Hi there, welcome to part 10 of our multiplayer server Minecraft World Tour. This is going to be the mansion. I planted all these trees out here for landscaping, but otherwise normally you can see the mansion a little bit better. I have this powered rail that comes in, but I wanted to show the outside. I'm not going to get blown up by the creeper hiding underneath the branches. Yeah, so welcome to Troy's first mansion, which is my mansion. This took a lot of work. This is everything legit, of course. The nether brick took a long time to gather, not even in this world, in the nether world. And in the smooth stone, I think they call it. So yeah, so this is basically the entrance of my mansion. This is a nice fountain I made, and chiseled sandstone, emerald, just I don't know, just a cool fountain. I kind of have it yellow on one side, which is the right side, and blue on the left. Kind of keep with that theme. And right represents me, which is gold, and left represents my brother Chris, and he gets to be blue. You can see the blue wool and then lapis lazuli fountain. And he kind of has his side, and then I kind of have mine. So I kind of made it for him, so he can come live in here too. There's my gold. You can see the nice lamps, the balcony over there, and the porch. And yeah, the V is for Vrolyk, which is our last name. The blue is him, and the gold is me. So it kind of looks cool, I think. So normally you'd come in with your minecart, and this comes from the treehouse, my treehouse. It stops here, so it's kind of just like those valet services where you stop in front of the door. Here's some minecarts if you want. Let's quickly show you outside. There's the hedges. Oops. There's these gazebos that you can go in, and everything's kind of duplicate on the other side. And here's a path. Just so you know, I put yellow wool all the way around, which took kind of a long time, and to get all this water not moving, that took a long time too. But yeah, and another brick fence all the way around the outside. But here's the trees I actually had to make so they're the same height. And on my side, there's a hot tub, so you can kind of have a hot tub at night. There's a glowstone up there. And I was really careful to make sure that the light level is always at the proper light level, so bad guys can't spawn in here. On my brother's side, I made him, it's kind of the same thing, but instead of a hot tub, sorry that it's glitchy, but I just made him kind of just kind of a table area with more with light stone or glowstone up there. Yeah, so it's kind of a nice area. Yeah, so this took a long time for me to build. I planned to do more landscaping, but I kind of ran out of room, so I was like, screw it, that's enough. So here's like the front entrance. Come in. We used to have dogs. Mine was named Vrolyk. Chris's was named Spaz, but their dogs got away. There's a nice porch area. Come in. And here's my mansion. So you can see I put our symbol here too. And even just a symbol, it takes a long time to collect all the lapis lazuli and gold. You can see all the nether brick around, kind of a neat shape. I thought the nether brick and sandstone were good colors that go together, so I thought of that design. That was a lot of work though, because sandstone for survival mode is hard to collect, and nether brick's fairly hard to collect. There's my chandelier up there. It's a little bit industrial looking, but yeah, that's my chandelier. Now we'll go down to the basement quick. Just got some lamps on the way down. Nice fireplace. There's extra food storage to use up. This is where I come get my food. I usually always have lots of potatoes, an ender chest, and a couple of supplies and patch kit, another brick, and just kind of whatever. And yeah, so in this room is one of my favorite rooms. This is a kitchen I designed. There's a fridge, the ovens, so I can come cook things. It's kind of the range hood. And here is all the different foods that you can eat in Minecraft, or at least up to now. There's a steak. I took my time and collected all the steak, collected all the pork chops, and you can just push the button if you want something. Chicken. I didn't collect all the fish. or enough fish, but that would just take too long. But potatoes, even mushroom stew. Apples I don't have that many of, because those are hard to collect too. With cakes. Pies took me a long time, but with my new pumpkin farm, that didn't actually take too long. And I even have a drink, so I get milk and cookies, and there's even some water. So yeah, so that's pretty sweet, I think. Always put clocks down here. Here's the dining room. I put kind of like a red carpet on the ground, paintings, glowstone is everywhere, like properly, so just enough to keep the mobs out. Yeah, so it's kind of a nice dining room area. Oh, my brother's calling. He's probably ready to do a. I'll just have to get to him in a minute. Sorry, Chris. So I'll call you right back. Okay, so play stereo. Oh, here's a billiard room. Play stereo as loud as you want. I have a CD player here and the CDs. As you can see, I got all the CDs. That's from a Creeper Battleground. So there's kind of a nice area. There's my pool table, which I think is sweet. Nice cool floor. The nice top kind of lamp thing. That's usually what they have in the clubs. And yeah, so a cool pool table. I put please hang up your pool cues, so you put your cues on the wall. I think it looks pretty sweet. Yeah, this was a lot of sandstone. So for people in survival mode, I'm sure you can appreciate everything here and how long it takes to collect and build. Here's the theater room. I just have some nice couches around with lamps. Surround sound I put in the corners, and it's playing Donkey Kong right now, so people are playing Donkey Kong on Xbox, it says. And yeah, so that's kind of downstairs. So this is where I come for food here all the time. I don't really live in here, but I have it. Kind of worried about time, so let's just go up. So yeah, so I kind of make everything good pattern. Chris goes to the left, keeping in with our tradition, and Troy to the right. So I get the kind of gold side, he gets the blue. Even though I don't see that really yet. We each have our own spiral staircase. Oh, and just to mention, in the middle, I made a balcony for a nice view. Here you can see the fountain down there, where people come up with their Minecraft, or with their minecart rails. That's where they come in from the treehouse, which is just over there. See my King Kong. And yeah, so this is just kind of a nice view. There's a little temporary house that I made while building this. I lived in there and would go to sleep and just collect stuff in there. So that was my temporary house. You can see the top of my tractor over there, my farm, and the farmhouse just on the horizon. It's kind of there. As in the last episode. So yeah, that emerald was hard to find. You had to go to the extreme hills biome just to get it. I guess I could have traded with the villager, but that's a lot of emerald. Okay, so these sides are basically the same. It's a little glitchy, so it might be hard to make it up these stairs, which really sucks. But okay, so up a spiral staircase. His side's just the same. Oops, I don't want to show you the pool quite yet. Here's a laptop and a desk, lamps, and nice bushes and stuff. Let's exit to the common room, which I'll show you in a second. And I wanted a place for a bed for us, so I had to make us each have a 2-floor suite. So that's the bottom floor of my suite. And you can see the gold for me. So gold on my side, gold on there. Got a chest, ender chest. Made us a couple lamps. Mine's yellow wool. Let me just go to bed because I can see it's dark out. And yeah, keep in mind in survival mode, all this you have to take into account the lighting. So you have torches in the right spots. And yeah, everything's a lot of work. So yeah, here's a nice, we have a nice view actually from here. Kind of look out there. Well, maybe not the greatest view, but you can see at least. And then you can go down just to the common room. I like the sun in this texture pack, it's kind of cool. I planted all those trees in the front out there because just to make it look nicer. It looked kind of junky. Here's up here, you can see our V, which you saw at the front. I think it's cool. Over there is Chris's room, where you can come out from the spiral staircase. Here's our exit to the common room, or entrance. There's a nice big fireplace I made. Couches. I regret not having a different flooring, but that was just the roof. And I didn't make everything, should always make everything 2 blocks thick, so then you can have different color roof and different color floor for a second level. But live and learn, I guess. So yeah, there's a cool mantle. Oops. Oh, now we're really glitchy. But you can see all the different things. Lamps. Yeah, nice high ceilings. There's another clock as usual. Here I keep some flint. So if you want to light the fireplace. So this exits back to our rooms. Oops. Here is Master Chris's room. Same as mine. Except for up top he has lapis lazuli bed and just kind of blue stuff, whereas my side is the gold or the yellow. Okay, so this is the entrance to our pool. We each have the entrance from our side, from each one of our master suites. Here's the pool. It's still Christmas, so it looks a little goofy with the red in here. But there's a pool. I have the V down there. I got all this moss stone, I think it's called. And that takes a long time to collect, of course. This pool takes a lot of work just to make a cool pool. On Chris's side, here's my side. On the right side, I have my gold trunks. Well, it's yellow, but so I can put on my swim trunks. And Chris has his. So yeah, we come swimming in here sometimes. You take off our armor, put on our swim trunks, and go for a dip. Luckily, we usually have a respiration helmet, so we're okay. Actually, now that we're here, you can see a cool view of our village, which we'll show soon, that we found. We just happened to find the village right close to us, right close to the mansion. And my brother couldn't see it with his view because he's only on normal, I think. But with mine, with far view, we ended up finding our village. And yeah, even in the roof, so I have blue on the left on this side, which is Chris's side, gold on mine. And I just think it looks pretty sweet, actually. Glowstone, always careful for mobs. Nice big pool area. So yeah, so that's my pool. I think I kind of showed, oops, kind of sums it up. I made myself a little maintenance hatch just on my side. In case creepers blow us up, I can go and try to fix stuff. So yeah, so that kind of shows the mansion. Oops. To get down, you have to take the staircase in one of our rooms. I wanted to quickly show the suite, show everything from the outside. I'm usually too lazy to go down the stairs, so I just hurt myself going down. So yeah, so sorry this is kind of a rush tour. I'm not really sure what time it is, and I don't want to screw that up. You're not supposed to see that in the background yet, but I decided it looks kind of cool from the side view. Kind of see all the nether brick, and there's like our 2-floor suites that we have, and then the pool in the back. Yeah, I just think it's kind of neat. It's kind of an odd shape, but it's cool, I think. So anyway, that's our mansion. Here again was a temporary house, but yeah, that's my mansion that I built. And I tried to get Chris to live in it, but at the same time he built his castle, so now he spends most of his time over there. But at least we have this. Yeah. So, hope you enjoyed this, and yeah, I guess that's about it. Thanks for watching.